We knew that we were going to come back together. It was no question. It was no second thought. It was always Destiny's Child was going to come back together. And we were excited about it. And when we did the Survivor record, of course, we told the fans that we were going to branch off and do solo projects and come back together. And that's exactly what we've done. And we put together what we feel is one of our best records, which is now, of course, Destiny Fulfilled, which we're very excited about. And, you know, we worked really hard on it, and we only had 3 weeks to put it together, but we got it done, and it's ready, and we're very excited about it.
In 3 weeks?
Yes.
Was it like the fastest that you ever did a record in 3 weeks?
We've done 16 days was Survivor.
Yeah.
Really?
So
It's so fast.
we added a week for the videos.
Yeah.
So you literally lived like in the studio for 3 weeks probably.
Well,
Is it like
The next album will be a month.
we'll put it like this. We had 3 weeks, but I know Michelle and Beyonce had some things they had to do. Like Beyonce did Pink Panther. Michelle had a couple of spot dates that she had to do. And, you know, the thing is that we got it done. Everybody worked really hard on this record. And Beyonce hasn't got a break yet, but after this record, she's going to get a break if we have to sit her down and make her. But it was great. She works really hard.
Don't you have something like the burnout syndrome? Do you know what I mean? Like working so much, and then like a point comes where you say, no, I can't go on.
Yeah, I think everyone has that limit, and I think for me, I am tired, you know, but I know that I made a commitment to do this record, and I think we were all excited and curious to see what it would sound like now that we had our time apart. I think that's why we're all adamant about taking a break after this record.
So when you look back, when you did like Survivor, for example, what is the difference now that you're older and that you had like solo stuff doing? What is the difference now being in the studio?
Confidence. I'd say a lot of confidence, a lot of growth. I know all of us have done a lot of personal growth. And I think that once you put all of that back into the studio, that's a lot of wisdom. You know, if I don't know anything about something, then I can ask them, you know, and vice versa. But it's really beautiful because you see it and you hear it in the studio. And it's really amazing to watch creative energy just going in the studio and all kinds of knowledge. It's beautiful.
So how do you write a song? Is it like that you all are together, like on a table, and say, oh, I've got this thing, and there I had heartache, and then look at this, or how does it work?
Well, the songwriting process started with just conversations we had. We talked about the things we've been doing while we were doing our solo things, the personal things we've been through. And we realized that a lot of the things we all shared the same experiences. So those sparked up songs and melodies and lyrics, and we all sat around and started writing down lyrics, and somebody will hum a melody and we'll say, oh, that's great. We'll use that melody for the chorus or for whatever else, and we just kept building up.
And what are the things that you most fight about? Like, is it the lyrics, or the melodies, or the beats?
We don't fight about making music.
No.
No, not at all. If there's any negativity or any drama, you can't write.
Right.
It's all, we all love music, and it's impossible to fight when you're trying to be creative.
Right.
And that's not anything that we ever have a problem with.
And so how personal are the songs? Are they 100% personal, or do you just take like little spots of your private life and put them in the songs?
I think we have either personal, well, we have personal experiences and experiences that, you know, we might see happening amongst friends or whatever, or, you know, you just get inspiration from any situation. Somebody could walk in right now and say a beautiful poem or ask you to marry him or something like that. You're like, oh, let's write a song. Anything could happen, so.
And are you concerned that you like show too much of yourself to the public with your very personal songs?
Not at all. No, people don't know people don't know what the song came from.
Right.
We don't know if it happened to us or if it happened to our friends or if it was just imaginary.
Right.
That's true. But for example, your ex-lovers or ex-boyfriends or some other friends, maybe they know what the story is. Have you ever get like reactions? Like for example, from your ex-boyfriends, when you have like a very angry song about one of them.
Some of my friends have come to me and they've said, that song was about me, huh? That happens. But, you know, we never put anything that was 100% true in the story. We always mix up certain things.
So what would you say is the best time and the best place to listen to Destiny Fulfilled?
The best time and place?
Yeah.
You can listen to it anywhere.
In your car, anytime.
In the shower,
On vacation. Yeah.
Definitely.
We got songs on the album that make you want to go to the club, make you want to dance. We got songs that make you want to stay at home and chill with your boo-boo. We got songs that make you want to just feel in love in your car while you're driving. It doesn't matter. You know, Destiny Fulfilled is, well, that's what's so great about Destiny Fulfilled, is that it has so many different, you know, moods on it, and you can listen to it anywhere.
So when you listen to it now, are you like 100% convinced that it's the best, or are there some songs where you now think, oh my god, no, it's not 100% perfect?
The thing I love about this album is it's a complete album. It's not a bunch of singles thrown together. It's not a big commercial, you know, a bunch of all of these great songs are going to be #1 that we just threw together. It's a storyline, and it's great music, and it is hit songs, but they all flow right into the next, and it has a concept. And usually things are too rushed. Destiny's Child, our projects have been too rushed to be 100% complete, and this is complete.
Cool. So is it harder to have like a concept album, to make a concept album, or is it harder to have like only like #1 singles?
It's definitely harder to have #1 singles and a concept album. Hopefully we have both.
So what extent do you feel under pressure now? Because like your last album was very successful, and now, I mean, this is your most personal one. Is it like more pressure for you that it will be successful?
It's important not to think about the pressure.
Yeah, it's something that I don't think we're worried about. We've been blessed to sell boatloads of records, and you know, that was that time. You know, now we're not saying we don't want it to be #1 or we don't want to sell 2 million.
Because that would be nice.
We would love to, but if we don't, then it's like, well, we did that last year. We did that 90. We did that 2000. We did that already. You know, and it's okay. We're satisfied. We love this record. You know, just the 3 of us buy it. That's a lot. No, we do want it to be a successful record because we did work hard for it. You know what I mean? And we came back together and we did this. So yeah.
So I always imagine that there are maybe a lot of people around you, like from the label and stuff, that have like put like a lot of pressure on you to be successful.
No, we don't allow those people around us if they go put pressure on us. We just like to be the type of girls where we love working amongst each other, and we don't like pressure. If pressure's around you, get it away.
Have you that learned like in the last years, like to put the pressure away, or did you always wear?
Pressure's never really been a problem. I don't think we're not those types of people that are paranoid and crazy and competitive. We do this because we love music.
Right.
Okay. So is it easy to stick on the way to love music, like despite of all the commercial things and how much albums?
In order for you to have longevity, you have to have good music.
Right.
And I mean, it's like anything in life. You have as many commercials as you want. You can have the most beautiful bottle of your drink or whatever, but if it doesn't taste good, it doesn't matter.
Right.
And I think we all understand that.
Right.
You gotta have good music. And all the other things are great. But you have to be talented. We all understand that.
So I think your next single will be Soldier.
Yes.
And you've already had like a video?
Yes.
And what is it like? What's
The
song?
video is something Destiny Child has never done before. We did a black and white video, and it's very street, this video. You know, we got a chance to, I think, describe the regions that we're talking about in the song, like to perfection. Like for the West Coast, we have like, those cars that with the hydraulics on them, and guys, you know, with their cute little dickies on. For the East Coast, we got guys, you know, rocking their New York caps, and you know, it's really cool the way the video all came together and how we were able, you know, to, you know, it was just cool. It was really cool. That's probably one of my favorite Destiny Child videos now. Yes.
So have you been involved in the storyline or a script or something?
Actually, for the first time, there was no script. Basically, it was just us having a good time, and it's nothing forced. It's nothing anyone told us to do. They put us in front of the camera, and we had fun. And I think that's why the simplicity of the video is a lot like the cover and the artwork in our music. We decided to strip everything down and it just be simple, and it actually is. I like it better than Lose My Breath. I think we all do.
Yeah? Don't you like Lose My Breath?
Yeah, love Lose My Breath.
It's just a lot going on.
Right.
Yeah, I
This
think it's
video is the opposite of it, and they're both great.
And Soldier the song, what is it about? I think it's about like boys and... Please tell me about it.
Soldier, it is what it is. It's about the type of guys we want. Someone that's going to protect us and stand up for us.
So what does your boyfriend say to this song? Are they like under pressure that you want to have like the perfect soldier? I mean, it must be
We don't care what they
okay. Well,
Next question.
no, that's interesting.
Yeah, next question.
So you're very successful, like for like a lot of years. Are there some situations where you're kind of losing ground? Because like losing ground, like because you're so successful and all the people around you do everything for you, and is it like hard to stay on the ground and say, well, I'm just a normal girl? And
Well, we don't have the type of situation where everyone does everything for us.
Right.
We work hard, very, very, very hard. And we have honest people around us that are not there because they want to keep their jobs. They're there because they love us and their family. And it's very easy to stay grounded when you have grounded people around you.
yeah, that's true. But did you ever have times where you didn't cope with all the success and thought of like giving up and just have like a normal life maybe again?
There are sometimes I think we all feel like, oh, it's just a lot. You know, every time you walk out the door, you have to, look presentable because people are taking pictures and people don't understand that you're human. And you don't think about the hard work, but it's really a job that is never over. Unless you're at home by yourself in closed doors, it's never over. But we're all blessed. We know there are so many talented people in the world, and this is what we ask for, and it can go away. So we're appreciating what we have right now, and we know that we are very lucky.
So what was the most important thing that you learned about yourself since you are like pop star in the music business? Is there something that you learned about yourself?
Well, one thing I learned was balance. And it doesn't matter what your job is, you have to have balance. You have to know your limits, and you have to say, okay, I gotta stop. And I have to take time, the same amount of time to do the things that make me happy, family, whatever it is. That's what I learned.
to be decisive. Don't be afraid to say yes. Don't be afraid to say no. That's what I like.
Your personal balance has to be right, like the way you think, and all of this won't last forever, so it's important to, keep the real things around you.
Do you think it was good for your attitude that you started off so early, like so young?
Absolutely. Most people get this really, well, I shouldn't say that. Some people get this quick.
Yeah.
And we started at a young age. We didn't get any money for a long time. And it took us a while for us to get the success. And I think for us to be so young and for us to see the reality and have to work for it, is half of the reason why we're still here.
And you have to rely like on people that you really trust and that you really love. But is it harder to get to know people like this when you're successful? Because you always think, oh, maybe they just want to know Beyoncé from Destiny's Child and not me.
No. Well, for me, when I was a kid, I thought that, but that's silly. It's a lot of people in the world that aren't concerned with that because they have that, or just because they weren't raised like that.
Right.
I don't think it's hard for us to make friends, and there's kind of a stereotype about people in the industry that they're all divas, that they all have people doing everything for them, they all have this and that, and it's really not like that. There are some people that are like that, just like there's some people that are not celebrities that are like that, and there's some people that are just good people, and we've been blessed to still have our same friends and still meet new people that we can trust.
Are you annoyed that you always have to say something about not being a diva, for example?
We don't really say it, it's just when people ask us.
Yeah, I mean, but does it annoy because?
Well, it annoys us like when people like ask us about it, like diva stuff, because like it just doesn't, like it doesn't even,
Like we're doing it now.
It doesn't annoy me personally. I understand why people ask that. That's part of their job.
right.
That's what people want to see on television. It makes sense.
Yeah, probably. But do you have some habits like, not diva-like, but something that you always want to have like backstage, for example? Like always water or special cake or white flowers or I don't know.
You know, that's funny you said white flowers. I do like gardenias. Not that we have them backstage, but we like flowers. We like flowers.
Do you always have flowers like in your rooms?
Yeah. It brings a nice life in the room. But that's something
We
you
like
know.
simple things like apple juice.
Yeah, that right there, that's
Right, that's it.
All we
See the
miss
flowers?
is the chips and the cookies
Right.
and all of that.
Yeah,
We
you'll
like
see
stuff
more
like
food
that.
than anything. 'Cause we like to eat.
Yeah, I would do that if I were you. Just order everything and eat all the time. So you received a lot of awards. Does they still mean to you a lot, or is it after a while just like a normal thing?
It means a lot, especially when every time you do a new album, you never know what's gonna happen. So for people to acknowledge, you know, your album and the hard work you've been doing, it feels good. It never doesn't feel good. It never stops feeling good.
Was there like a special award that you always remember that was very special to you?
The first time we all won a Grammy, Destiny's Child won a Grammy, was a magical night. And that's what you always dream of, is a Grammy.
What kind of situation was it? Was it like you really in the audience? Were you sitting in the audience and then just...
We just finished performing and we were all terrified. And usually I hold it together. Like usually I'm trying to act like I'm not nervous so I can keep everyone calm. I couldn't even hide it. We were all just terrified. And we had a great performance, and directly after that, we were nominated, and we were still backstage, and they called our names, and we were crying. And
Were you crying?
yeah,
We were so happy. I think we all probably jumped like 10 feet in the air. We were so excited. It was just a beautiful moment because I know we were all just like really nervous about the performance. So winning an award is just like, here's your award.
Right.
It was really great.
Do you remember what you said on stage? Just thank you?
we said we loved each other, and we thanked all the people that helped us, and got off the stage with our nice shiny Grammy.
Where is it at home? Do you have like a shelf where you put all like...
Mine is in storage.
Mine's at my mom's house.
Mine is at home.
Oh, I just got it out of storage. It's in my basement. Oh, in boxes.
Oh, why?
So I just moved.
Okay.
So I have to get everything together.
Okay. So now that you're spending like a lot of time together, so please tell me some habits from the others. What you have, like,
Habits.
yeah, like very funny habits, like for example,
Kelly.
being on the telephone the whole time, or I don't know.
Kelly probably talks on the phone the most.
I found out that I wasn't. I heard Michelle talking last night. Were you?
Well, just one night though.
No, I'm trying to blame it on somebody else. See, that's a good thing about having all your girls on here. I'm not the only one.
No, we all talk on the phone, but I think she probably does a little bit more.
I do.
And she's always very happy in the morning. Michelle is not a morning person.
I'm working on it. That's my New Year's resolution. Is to just suck it up. You up early or well.
I don't think I am either. You want to keep going?
Let's see.
Come on, some habits.
Beyonce, what's a habit? What kind of habits do you have? You know what?
I'm not very organized.
Oh,
I didn't want to say that.
Well, it's
Okay. She can get to a room.
Sometimes forgets things.
Yeah,
I
she forgets
forget a lot.
things.
I forget a lot.
But she's a bit unorganized.
Messy?
Yes. Not messy, just
No.
unorganized.
Messy.
Messy, okay.
I'm messy.
I'm messy only when I'm by myself.
Yeah, but she can
And only
really,
in hotels, or?
Yeah, in hotels.
she can mess up a suitcase.
Yeah, I don't pack very well. I pack the fastest because I just throw
I
everything in the
hate, I
bag.
hate packing.
But a great habit is that when like things, you feel like things could be at their worst, she always brings out the light in the situation.
But thank you, boo. You didn't have to clean it up. It's all right.
Well, you named a good habit of mine, good and balance, so we went back and forth.
Would you say that you're like best friends?
Yeah.
You think?
Yes. Very close.
When you want to lead like a normal life, do you have like ways to disguise yourself when you go out, though that no one?
Not really. We wear glasses. If we give you our disguise, then people will know.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that, and you said it. I like to dress up like the Hamburglar.
Like what?
The Hamburglar.
What is that?
She's silly. She's silly.
No.
She's spontaneous.
She's silly.
You don't know what she's gonna say next.
Okay.
Baby.
I don't understand the joke.
I
Sorry.
know, she's crazy.
Oh!
Okay, you can go.
We'll explain it later. You know, a Hamburglar is a McDonald's guy.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
She said, well, yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. So does it often happen to you that people like ask you for autographs when you go out or something?
Yes.
And how do you react?
We like to sign autographs. Sometimes it's a lot of people and it's harder. When it's 1 or 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
But when it's like a big line, it's impossible.
Or when you go to the bathroom, and then all of a sudden they gotta go to the bathroom, and they waiting for you. Like, okay, let me wash my hands first.
Can you always keep friendly then, or does it happen that you really like?
It's important to stay friendly.
Yeah.
People's first and last time ever seen me.
Do you have like bodyguards always when you go out?
We have bodyguards, yeah.
And does it happen, or did it ever happen that you went out, like that you were alone on the street and that a lot of people came and you were like
That's
very
happened
helpless?
before, yes.
What have you done then? What was it like?
It gets scary. Sometimes, I know me, I forget, like whenever I'm in Houston, I forget completely because I feel so
You
safe,
at home?
like I'm at home. And I'll go to the mall, that's the first thing I do. And I literally forget until I get there. And then before you know it, it's this whole crowd of people and you gotta get out. Usually the store manager take you back way to your car. But it's been crazy.
Have you also had like experiences like that?
At home.
Yeah.
It's like,
Don't you forget?
you know me, we
Right.
just grew up together. Don't do that. It's like,
You said we grew up
no, I'm just saying. Come on now. I'm just, oh, it's Christmas shopping. Because, I know I go home.
Christmas shopping is bad.
I know I go home for Christmas. So you try to do that last minute shopping. You say, okay, let me go to the mall right quick. And it's like, even the security people is acting a fool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Things happen.
who can I run
You just,
to?
right, you just like, can you help? Where's your badge at, buddy?
They asking you for autographs. They,
Making it worse.
yeah.
Okay, and do you also have fans that like wait in front of your houses all the time?
No.
No, that's a good thing. So to what?
Step too far.
Yeah, but I interviewed Westlife. Do you know Westlife? Yeah, and they talked about like fans that were waiting outside the doors every day, and they were like really angry. They were. I mean, I can't understand.
Yeah.
They were like
Need to
really
move
sad.
somewhere real nice with a great big gate to leave it alone.
So to what extent does the fact that you are like in the public eye all the time stress like your relationships to other people? Maybe like, for example, your boyfriends as well. Does it still stress you, or do you like just put it away?
It's a part of our life. It's been a part of our life. And I know it has to be hard going out sometimes. I feel bad for like my friends because they have to wait while you sign autographs. And sometimes you don't feel like being nice. Sometimes, and your friends have to be just as nice and patient. And they're not celebrities, so they're like, no, if one more person comes up, because you don't have a lot of time to spend with your family members or whatever, and you go out to dinner and y'all talking and try to catch up, and then they have to just pause over and over and over again and let you sign. I feel bad for them.
Did you ever have like a relationship that broke up because of that?
No.
No, so it doesn't influence you that much.
No.
Okay. So can you remember the most annoying moment or the most unpleasant moment that you had with the paparazzi?
No.
No, don't you have like?
No.
And what was the most absurd absurd rumor that you heard like in the last month about you? Do you
That
remember?
shorty got stuck in the elevator. Our security guard.
Yeah.
And lying saying he's 600 pounds and he broke the elevator. It never happened.
Right.
Where does those stories come from?
People
People.
who don't have great imagination.
They need to write movie scripts.
Right.
Okay, because we've got like a news mail in, we got like a news.
Uh-oh, you got some rumors
Yeah.
for us?
Very,
Great.
very absurd, very funny.
Okay.
Very, I don't know, but just why? Do you hate that?
No, it's funny, actually.
I'm sorry, Michelle. I just nothing.
Okay, maybe you can say like something. For
Okay.
example, the first one, R&B superstars Destiny Child stunned journalists at a press conference to promote their new album by taking a break to pray.
Pray. We've
No.
heard that one. No, it's not true.
But you're very religious, aren't you?
Yes.
Anyway?
Yes, we pray in the morning and the night, but we're not going to stop in the middle of your interview.
Hold up.
No.
So, in what situations does like your belief in God help you?
I think just your everyday living, period. You know, it's not easy being on the road. It's not easy, you know, with just a whole bunch of things going on around you. So you need something to keep you sane and grounded. And our faith is what does that.
Okay. So next rumor. Pop trio Destiny's Child got a shock when two obsessed fans were discovered hiding outside the
Oh.
No. People have asked these same questions.
Yeah,
Not happened.
false.
It has not happened.
I'm very fascinated that those stories come up.
I
At all.
That they
I mean-
even like, and what's sad is people believe stuff like that, and it's.
Yeah.
I wish they could just talk. See, you talking to us now. It's false. If it doesn't come out of our mouth, then don't believe it.
But had you ever had fans that come up to your like your room?
Oh, they
Yes,
come to
Not
our
our rooms.
Yeah. at the
Not
hotel, for
inside of the
example.
room, but they'll come and they feel like they get, you
Yeah,
know, they
that's
knock.
Are you answering or are you just
I
like?
have before because I didn't look through the peephole, but
Okay.
that doesn't happen anymore. We have shorty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you actually have like male groupies as well?
Not really.
No.
No.
But I mean, all the boys love you. I thought that I come to the hotel to see you, and
No groupies.
No.
they're probably too shy,
No groupies.
too afraid.
So,
No.
Yeah. Okay, next thing. Destiny's Child singer Kelly Rowland plans to devote just 3 or 4 more years to her singing career before quitting to have children with the Dallas Cowboys American football star Beyoncé Williams. No?
What's that? You know, it's a mouthful.
but you're gonna quit after 3 or 4 years
to have
to have
kids.
kids.
Well, if that's what she want to do, that's her business.
She's never publicly said
Right,
that.
I've never
think we-
publicly said anything about.
I don't think
our
we ever,
relationship.
like, when you have kids and things like that just happen, you don't
Right.
really those things.
Right.
I mean, it's the best way when it just happens on the same
Yeah,
plant. Or
Exactly.
But I mean, you would like to have to be mothers? Maybe?
All of us
Or do you think, no, we are just too young or something?
I would. I want to have kids. Who knows when?
Right. I don't think we've like, hey ladies, let's, you know, conceive
that'd be
this
on
night.
schedule.
Let's wait a couple of years. It should just happen, you know.
Because the next thing was, Beyoncé Knowles hopes she and her fellow Destiny's Child stars will have children at the same time so their offspring can be banned.
We say that jokingly.
But it would be funny, wouldn't it? I mean,
Destiny's nieces and nephews.
Destiny's grandchild. I mean, I don't think any of us want our kids to be in a new Destiny's Child. I think you know, after us, it's a wrap with Destiny's Child.
Right.
You know, we don't want
They
to
mothers
raise
have done it all. I think we've seen enough.
We've done
We're
enough
like,
for our kids.
baby, no music in it. No, we want our kids to do whatever they want to do.
okay. Because I think your parents did always like, were there for you
Yes.
doing music as well.
Yes.
Is your mom, is she still like the manager?
My mom is the stylist.
The
Yeah.
stylist. So the next thing is, the Destiny's Child reunion is proving a little too much for emotional Michelle Williams. The singer broke down during a recent Cosmo Girl photo shoot and blamed the excitement of the trio's new get-together for her tears.
I think we all actually did cry during our first photo shoot because we were excited and happy to be together.
Yeah, but that's normal. I mean, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you very emotional anyway? Like very emotional people?
Yes, it takes nothing for us to cry.
Did you also cry when you like record songs in the studio? Very emotional things.
No,
No, we didn't cry.
but we have before.
Have you ever cried on stage?
Yes.
Oh,
What situation?
several times. Our gospel medley, I remember when we were on
It
tour.
made us cry every
It
night.
made us cry every night. Yeah, I think that, we were just overwhelmed with all of the fans and all the love.
What's
you
that
give
song before the tour where we would introduce each other or something? Remember we had on the Floyd chiffon dresses?
That was the medley.
Oh. See?
The gospel medley.
Okay, so next woman. Destiny's Child star Michelle Williams learned to write songs like her bandmate Beyoncé Knowles after suffering a major heartbreak.
True.
Sure.
Well, we all actually
Oh, yeah.
were writing songs, and I think, that's a little wrong.
What did it say?
We have said that we use personal experiences to write our songs.
So would you say it's easier to write a song when you're happy or when you're sad?
Both.
Both.
We have happy songs and sad
Mhm.
songs.
Yeah, because I always think it's easier maybe to write when you're very sad and when...
Well, it's hard to write love songs when you're sad, but it's easier to write heartbreak songs when you're heartbroken.
Obviously, yeah. So when you have like such a very personal song, do you always remember that feeling when you sing that song, or does it after a while shift like to a different feeling or remembrance?
I remember a song I wrote for my last record, and it was a read. It was called Didn't Know. It said, didn't know I'd be so happy without you. I'm free. It's a great feeling, but even just for, and the sad thing is, don't mess with us because we can write songs.
I think what she's saying is she never forgot that emotion. Now when she sings a song, she still remembers that feeling.
So next one. Destiny's Child beauty Beyoncé Knowles has unveiled the secret behind her ability to dance so well in stiletto heels. She's been doing it since she was 12.
We've all been doing it actually.
So have you-
I said that I know how to dance in heels because we've been doing it since we were 12.
so have you really like practiced it?
Well, a long time ago, before we had a record deal, we had these outfits we wanted to wear, and they had these heels, and we couldn't walk in them. So that was our challenge.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to dance in these heels. Well, every night we practiced in them, and by the end of the summer, we were able to do cartwheels. And now I think our ankles are really strong, and we can dance in heels.
We did everything. Yeah.
Okay. So has everything like embarrassing happened on stage?
Heels have fallen off.
Heels have fallen.
Heels have gotten
We
caught
have to get them
in my
reinforced.
cargo pants.
Because they get, sometimes after dancing in them a long time, they'll just come off. But we learned our lesson.
But you've never stumbled like in a very embarrassing...
Yeah, well, once your heel falls off.
Yeah.
But
I've actually gotten my heel caught in my cargo pants, so I was hopping on the stage for like a minute. But it came out.
Okay. So, the next one. Beyoncé Knowles turned down the chance to appear in a TV reality show because it would expose her wicked temper.
Oh,
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
No one ever offered me a reality show. I don't know where that came from.
So, but do you have like a wicked temper? Can you like scream and shout? And
I'm probably the most calm person,
Yeah.
I don't scream. Even
Yeah.
when I'm angry. That's not how. I'll scare you more by being quiet than
It
that.
takes too much energy.
Oh, that's true. Well, how does that rumors come from? That's so
Rumors.
amazing.
Look at all these rumors.
Well, we have the next one, which is a very strange. Bootylicious singer Beyoncé Knowles would have been a circus performer if she hadn't hit the big time with Destiny's Child because, you said, my back and my hips are double jointed and I can vibrate my eyes and move my ears as well.
That's true.
Is it true?
I would have been a circus player, but I can do all those things.
Come on, can you do it?
I don't know.
What is vibrating vibrate the eyes.
Make them shake like that.
Ah, okay. Okay. Another one for you. The secret of sexy singer Beyoncé Knowles' immaculate hair has been revealed. She reportedly wears a wig.
Come on. What the heck?
And you just keep on going too. It's really fulfilling you.
No, but honestly, does it bother you to read something
What
like
do you
this?
think? Yes.
No,
Yes to the world.
It doesn't bother us. It's silly. Yeah,
Yeah.
enough of the rumors, enough of the
Yeah.
rumors.
5 is really cute, but when you get to 10, it's just
Yeah.
it gets. I'm not. We're not being funny. It
Yeah,
just kind of gets redundant. That's all.
Do you so have you ever had times like in the beginning where you were like very upset about things like this?
Moment, take back.
That's when we start, and that's what we talk about after, right? That's what we start.
You're
I'm
rolling.
gonna start doing that to y'all.
Ooh, she did on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, that's a good skit.
That's a great skit.
That is a good skit for Saturday Night Live.
We really should.
I heard that. No. That would happen. And we are brothers. That would be cute.
Wrong again.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
We're just thinking of ideas.
So have there ever been times where you were really upset about rumors like this? Have you learned to cope with it
Those
over the
weren't
years?
upsetting.
Yeah, no, it's certain rumors when they talk about your family members or when it's something that's just so bizarre and sometimes they make up things and people believe them. There's nothing you can do about it. That's hurtful, but I think we've all kind of learned to deal with them.
Okay. So there are like pictures and portraits all over the press for years. Do you have like pictures where you think, oh no, I look so bad, that's so embarrassing, I don't know
Of
my
course,
hair.
we
Yes.
have pictures we don't like sometimes.
Sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh, my face is just a little bit bigger from yesterday. But you just, everybody has days like that. We're human.
Do you remember like a special outfit that you had where you now think it was so embarrassing to wear?
There
that?
were outfits like that. We won't name them because then y'all would go and
Pull them up.
right on to it.
Right.
Okay. And you had like a lot of hair stuff. Do you have like a favorite? Like, is it how you look now? Is it like what you really like the most, or because you changed so much over the years?
I like
Yeah, you.
I like my hair like the most I've ever liked it now.
I like my hair the most I've ever liked it now.
I liked everything. I just love all y'all.
So, what was the biggest and the most like expensive luxury item that you bought, like from the first money that you got? Like, do you remember that?
Let's see. Remember when we went out and we got our car? Our first car? We got our first car. That was cool.
Do you have all like cars? Big cars, probably.
We don't believe it in like a whole fleet of cars.
I've only bought one car my whole life when I was 16.
So, when you look back like to your videos, do you have like a favorite video that you like the most, and maybe one that you really don't like to see anymore?
My favorite video right now, I think all of us, is Soldier. And
Say My Name was good.
Say My Name was good. Least favorite video, I have no idea.
Least favorite video. So viral because they kicked our butts. The water, that swamp. Do y'all remember that swamp we had to walk in?
Yes.
Ugh.
I think making the video survived.
Yeah, the making of the
But the
video.
video, that's one of my favorites.
But it was very cold there.
Freezing.
It was. And we were walking barefoot, so we were like really
We had
cold. Shivering cold.
fish sucking on our ankles.
And worms crawling in between our toes. That was
Ew.
gross. Ugh.
So when you can you still listen to the old albums? What kind of feeling is it?
I can listen, I love Raining on the
Me
Wall.
too.
And certain songs off of Survivor.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes still listen to it? Like just put it in a CD player and listen to it?
I just popped in the very first Destiny's Child record like
That was a good
a
one.
month ago. It was.
Did you have like an all-time favorite Destiny's Child song that you really love to perform on stage? Is there one where you really like? Wow, that's
Say my name.
Say my name.
cool.
Say my name.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like, I know one reason why I love it is it's just one of those songs that just felt good and it was so much fun to perform and so the crowd got so into it and it was
It's a
the first
classic
time-
R&B song.
Right. And it was the first time
Oh,
we did a video
Michelle,
with
that was your
Michelle,
first
so
video.
that was a special thing too. Yeah.
And is there a song that you don't like anymore?
I
Also?
hate Booty Alicia.
Really?
I have to agree with her.
Why?
Because, I mean, it's just, I hate that word. People
Yeah.
just use it too much.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Lenny Kravitz, and my last rock and roll moment was just now. Did you see that? That was it. See? Right there. I am a rock and roll moment. My life is a rock and roll moment. Did you catch it? There it was, right there. You got it?